ஆயிஷா ஆயிஷா ஆயிஷா
சார் சார் சொல்லுங்க சார்.
நானே ஏகப்பட்டது இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன் மீட்டிங். இது ஆக்சுவலா வந்து யூடியூப் ஓபன் பண்ணிட்டியா?
சார்
யூடியூப்
யூடியூப் ஓபன் பண்ணியாச்சு சார்.
ரைட் ஓகே. வேற ஏதோ க்ளோஸ் ஆகும்போது அதுவும் க்ளோஸ் ஆயிட்டுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
சார் உங்க வாய்ஸ் பிரேக் ஆகுது சார்.
வாய்ஸ் பிரேக் ஆகுதா? இப்போ கேக்குதா?
எஸ் சார் கிளியரா இருக்கு.
ரைட், ரெண்டு ஜூம் ஓபன் ஆயிருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஒன்றை விட்டு க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிட்டு வெளியே போயிட்டு வரவா?
சார் வேண்டாம் சார் இருங்க சார்.
சரி ரைட் ஓகே. ராணி மேடம்
சார்
ஒரு 10:30க்கு ஆரம்பிக்குமா?
எஸ் சார்.
ஏன்னா இவர் கொடுத்துட்டு லிங்க்
ஆயிஷா
போய்
Aisha, give co-host to our resource person, ma'am.
ஓகே மேம்.
அப்பதான் அவர் பண்ண முடியும்.
சார் ஒன்ஸ் அகைன் ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேர் பண்ணனும் சார். ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேர் ஆயிருக்கா? என் ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேர்ல இருக்கா சார்? இங்க
இல்ல சார்.
இல்ல அது உங்களுக்கு நாங்க வந்து கோகோஸ்ட் கொடுத்தா தான் பண்ண முடியும்.
ஓகே ஓகே
கோகோஸ்ட் பண்ணிடலாம், ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை.
சரி ஓகே
சார் now you try and see.
ஓகே
இப்ப ஷேர் பண்ற மாதிரி ஆப்ஷன் வருதா சார்? பாருங்க கீழே.
No, sir. No, sir.
மேம் கொடுத்தாச்சு.
Yeah, now it is visible, sir. Ilangovan, sir.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Sir, your video is off, sir.
Okay.
ஓகே ஓகே.
F5 madam.
ஆமா ஆமா ஆமா.
So I don't see the screen.
சார் வீட்ல எல்லாம் நல்லா இருக்காங்களா?
Fine sir.
ஓகே. உங்க பசங்க எல்லாம் இன்னும் மெட்ராஸ் வரவே இல்ல.
சார் இந்த ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேர் ஆயிடுச்சு பட் ஐ அம் unable to see. F5 கொடுக்கிறேன் பட் ஒண்ணும் வரல. முன்னாடி வந்துச்சு. யாரோ ஸ்டூடண்ட் ஹெல்ப் பண்ணாங்களே. ஸ்கிரீன் உங்களுக்கு தெரியுதா? ஷேர் ஆன ஸ்கிரீன் உங்களுக்கு தெரியுதா?
தெரியுது.
ஃபுல் ஸ்கிரீன்?
ஃபுல் ஸ்கிரீன்லாம் தெரியுது. F5 போட்டா அந்த ஸ்லைடு மோட்ல இருக்கும்.
Full screen ஆகல சார்.
ஃபுல் ஸ்கிரீன் ஆகல சார். F5 போடுங்க. இப்போ ஆயிடுச்சு.
ஓகே.
எல்லாம் ஓட்டி பாத்துருங்க. ஓகே. PhD வைவாலையும் இதையும் வச்சிருக்கீங்க உங்களுக்கு?
ஆமா சார்.
நானும் வச்சிருக்கிறேன். சரி நீங்களே
நான்
வச்சிருக்கீங்க.
இந்த மீட்டிங் இருந்தால வைவாவை ஒரு நாள் தள்ள சொன்னேன்.
ஓகே.
பட் அவர் எக்ஸாம் எக்ஸாம்
பட் எதுவுமே உங்க ரியாக்ஷன் எந்த நேரத்துல நடக்கணுமோ அப்பதான் சார் நடக்கும்.
ஆமா சார்.
நீங்க
பட் எல்லாமே நல்லபடியா பண்ணீங்க சார். வைவா நீங்க HOD சார் மேடம் நீங்க எல்லாம் இருந்தா பண்ணீங்க
சார். உங்க பையன் நீங்க ஒர்க்க கொடுத்துறீங்க, பையன் பண்ணா நம்மளுடைய வேலை என்ன இருக்கு?
இல்லைங்க சார். அவன் ஒரு ஆம்பியன்ட் என்வாயர்மெண்ட் சில வார்த்தைகள் போதுங்க சார். சப்போர்ட்டிங்கான வேர்ட்ஸ் போதுங்க சார் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸுக்கு. அதுல நீங்க 2 பேரும் நல்லா பண்ணுவீங்க. ராணி மேடமும் நீங்களும் எல்லாத்தையும் பர்சனலா பசங்களை எல்லாம் ஞாபகம்
வச்சுக்கிட்டு கேட்ட உடனே ஓகேன்றீங்க. நீங்க உங்க சப்போர்ட் எங்களுக்கு கொடுக்குறீங்க, நாங்களும் உங்களுக்கு சப்போர்ட் பண்றோம். ரைட்டா?
ஆமா சார். ஆமா சார்.
ஓகே. வெகு விரைவில் புதுக்கோட்டையிலே சந்திப்போம்.
தஞ்சாவூர்ல.
ரைட்.
தஞ்சாவூர்ல காவிரி ஆத்துல தண்ணி போகுது சார். எல்லா ஆறுலையும் தண்ணி போகுது. இதெல்லாம் சூப்பரான டைம் விசிட் பண்றதுக்கு.
ஆமா. இப்பதான் பஸ் ஈஸியும் ஓடலாம் பண்ணி வச்சிருக்காங்க. இப்போ இது பண்ண கோயில்லாம் திறந்துட்டான்னு வைங்க வந்துடலாம். வெள்ளி சனி நேரம் திறக்க மாட்டாங்கண்ணே.
ஆமா ஆமா. தஞ்சாவூர் கும்பகோணம் இந்த 2 டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட்லயும் போனீங்கன்னா வெறும் ஆறா ஓடும். ஏகப்பட்ட ஆறு ஓடும். நல்லா இருக்கும் பார்க்க.
அத காவிரி யாரும் கைக்குத்துல பாடினால அத மாதிரிதான்.
சரி சார். இப்ப பார்ட்டிசிபென்ட்ஸ் எப்படி சார்? நம்ம இங்கிலீஷ்ல பேசுறோமா தமிழா இல்ல கலந்து பேசுறோமா? யாரும்
அது வந்து பிஎஸ்சி படிச்ச பசங்க தான் சார். போத் தமிழ் அண்ட் இங்கிலீஷ்.
ஓகே. அப்ப கலந்து தான் பேசணும்.
தமிழ்லயும் பேசலாம்.
தமிழ்லயும் பேசலாம். ரைட்.
ஓகே சார். ஒரு கால் அட்டெண்ட் பண்ணிட்டு வரேன்.
ஷூர் சார். பகவதி மேம் குட் மார்னிங்.
ஹலோ சார். குட் மார்னிங் சார். எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? கங்க்ராச்சுலேஷன்.
தேங்க்யூ மேடம். நேத்து நீங்க ரொம்ப அருமையான கொஸ்டின் கேட்டீங்க. என்கிட்ட 2 கொஸ்டினுக்குமே ஆன்சர் இல்ல. இப்ப உண்மையிலே சூப்பர் கொஸ்டின். நானும் அவன் என்ன பண்ணாங்கிறது எனக்கு ஞாபகமே இல்லை. இத்தனை வருஷத்துக்கு அப்புறம் என்ன பண்ணோம் அப்படிங்கிறதுமே எனக்கு தெளிவா ஞாபகம். பட் இட் வாஸ் அ வேலிட் கொஸ்டின். நானும் அந்த பாயிண்ட்டை கவனிக்கவும் இல்லை. அந்த என்னது அந்த CH2 பீக்ஸ் எல்லாம். ஏன்னா நான் சப்போர்ட்டிங் இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் நான் எழுதுறது இல்லை. இருந்தாலும் கவனிச்சிருக்கோம்னா அதெல்லாம் ரொம்ப கேப்பா வேற ஆயிடுச்சு. ஆனா அந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டினுக்கு ஐ ஆஸ்க்ட் ஹிம் டு ஃபைண்ட் தி ரீசன். அதாவது சைட்டோடாக்சிசிட்டி வந்து பல்க்குக்கு கம்மிங்கிறது உண்மைதான். ஆனா நீங்க கேட்ட கொஸ்டின் ரொம்ப லாஜிக்கலான கொஸ்டின்ல. ஆக்டிவிட்டி அதிகம்னா ஏன் அங்கே கம்மியா இருக்கு அப்படின்னு கேக்குறீங்க இல்லையா? அதுக்கு என்னன்னு எங்களுக்கு தெரியல. யாரோ பயாலஜிஸ்ட் தான் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணணும். இட் வாஸ் a very good question மேடம். 2 questions.
ஓகே சார். இன்னும் 2-3 இருக்கு. நான் கேட்கல படிச்சேன். சாரி. நான் நீங்க வரும்போது உங்களை கேக்குறேன் நான்.
சரி ஓகே.
அவுட் ஆஃப் கியூரியாசிட்டி தான் கேட்டது. I thought you would have studied it. அவனுக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருக்கும் நினைச்சேன்.
இல்ல நான் எதிர்பார்க்கல அத. அந்த 2 क्वेश्चनமே
டாக்டர் பகவதி
2 क्वेश्चनமே ஆன்சர் இல்ல. இப்போ இனிமே பார்க்கணும். நான் அவன் எக்ஸாக்ட் எடுத்துப்பான்னு நினைச்சேன். அதுக்கு
எஸ் சார். சொல்லுங்க சார். எடுக்கல போல. அதை பார்த்தேன். அதையும் பார்த்தேன். சொல்லுங்க சார் ஈஸ்வர் சார்.
பிஜி அட்மிஷன் வந்து ஒரு மெயில் அனுப்புனாரு, உங்களுக்கு அனுப்பிட்டேன், அதை பாத்துக்கோங்க. அனுப்பலன்னு
ஓகே
காலையிலேயே அனுப்பிட்டாரு. ஒரு 62 பேர் இருக்காங்க, அதை கொஞ்சம் ஃபாலோ பண்ணுங்க.
பாக்குறேன் சார். ஓகே சார்.
Aisha, Devika,
Sir.
anybody is in the waiting room, or have you admitted everybody? Or
Sir, we are admitting everyone, sir.
okay, now ask them to inform their friends to join immediately, because the resource person is also waiting.
Participants, please don't chat now. During the question and answer session, the chat box can be used. Kindly avoid messaging hey, hi and all.
Sir, HOD sir, Ishwaramurthy sir.
Yes.
Shall we start now?
Rani madam.
Sir.
Shall we start now?
Yes sir, we can start.
Okay, no Raman, you proceed.
Shall we start now? Devika, you can proceed now.
Okay, sir. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Department of Chemistry, PS Abdur Rahman Crescent Institute of Science and Technology, I am happy to welcome you all for today's session on career opportunities in chemistry. Let's start the session with prayer. For this, now let me call upon Ms. Aisha for Kirat.
Good morning, everyone. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Amen. Translation: in the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. All praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the most beneficent, the most merciful. You alone we beseech for help. Guide us on the straight path, the path of those upon whom you have bestowed your favors, nor of those who have gained your anger, or nor of those who have gone astray. Thank you.
Thank you, Aisha. Now I request our Dean, School of Physical and Chemical Science, Dr. S. Kutirani ma'am, for delivering the welcome address.
Am I audible, Devika?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Good morning to one and all present here. On behalf of the School of Physical and Chemical Sciences and on my own behalf, I welcome you all for this awareness lecture on career on
Ma'am,
Your voice is breaking, madam.
Ma'am.
am I audible now?
No, now only
Yes,
audible.
ma'am.
You can start from the beginning.
On behalf of the School of Physical and Chemical Sciences and on my own behalf, I welcome you all for this awareness lecture on career opportunities in chemistry organized by Chemistry Department of BSA Crescent Institute of Science and Technology. At the outset, I would like to thank our management for having given us the opportunity to conduct this program. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome our resource person for today's session and our former colleague, Dr. Ilangovan, Assistant Professor, Raja Sarvoji, Government College, Tanjavur. Welcome, sir. Also, I thank you for accepting our invitation. Thank you very much, sir. I am happy to welcome our HOD, Dr. Ishwaramurthy, and the coordinator, Dr. Noor, our colleagues, and all my dear student participants. The main objective of this program is to create awareness on career among the students who are pursuing chemistry as a major subject in their undergraduate level. This awareness lecture is also aimed on how to achieve success and reach greater heights in their relevant field. Dear participants, I hope that this lecture will definitely help you to identify the career opportunity in your field. With these few words, I once again welcome you all. Thank you.
thank you, ma'am, for your valuable address. Now I request our Professor and Head, Department of Chemistry, Dr. D. Ishwaramurthy, sir, for giving a brief introduction about the department and faculty.
Aisha, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good morning to one and all. And it's my privilege to tell about the salient features of our department as well as our program. The department has 15 faculty members and all are doctorate in chemistry. 6 of them qualified CSIR NET examination and 8 of them have overseas experience as a postdoctoral fellows in countries like United States of America, Switzerland, France, Germany, Portugal, Japan, Taiwan, South Korea, Singapore, Saudi Arabia, and most of the world. 2 of them have industrial experience and 3 faculty members have rich experience in teaching for more than 3 decades. And 4 faculty members have received visiting fellowship by Indian National Science Academy, and 8 of our faculty members are reviewers of the international reputed journals of American Chemical Society, Elsevier, Springer, Royal Society of Chemistry, Taylor and Francis, and we have been publishing papers in very good impact journal, more than 10. Till now, we have published papers around more than 170 papers have been published in journals of international repute like Green Chemistry and the Journal of Hazardous Material, Actuators and Sensor, Physical Chemistry and Chemical Physics, Scientific Report, etc. And faculty members are doing research in that following area, that is organic synthesis, catalysis, materials and their application, and environment and corrosion studies. And so far, we have executed a project worth of 2.45 crores and about 11 research scholars have obtained junior research fellowship from sponsored project and also from our institute. 2 of our scholars got a direct CSIR. They went to Delhi and they faced the interview and got the CSIR fellowship. And so far, the department has produced 20 PhDs and 10 of them have submitted their thesis and waiting for the Viva. And we have an international collaboration with the University of Melbourne, Australia. and then in King Fahd University, Saudi Arabia, and University of Mara, Malaysia, and the national collaboration with Sekri Karaikudi and JNCASAR, Bangalore. And we have the instrumentation facilities like FTIR, GC, and HPLC, and tensile tester, and TRS UV, in addition to the normal UV and fluorescence spectrophotometer. And salient features of MSc program is we have been following the outcome-based teaching learning process, and the students has been given the choice to choose the elective papers by themselves, and the syllabus is also updated once in 3 years as per the needs of the society as well as for the academic institutions. And one semester has been given dedicated for doing the project work, that is in the final semester. They will start doing the project work in the third semester itself, and the first semester itself they have been trained to give seminar. For that also we are giving 1 credit. At the end of the second semester they should have an industrial exposure. For that they should visit an industry and train them for a period of 1 month. For that also we are giving 1 credit. So we see the all-round development of this MSc student, and encourages the students in part making the presentation in conferences in national and international level. And research methodology course has been adopted as a compulsory elective course in the second semester, so that they are able to publish a paper while doing the MSc project, MSc itself. Thank you, one and all. And I will, Madam, shall I show the video now about our department and all these things? Or Dr. Ilangovan, are you having that video?
No, sir, I don't.
Okay, 1 minute. I will play the video now. This video was designed and developed by our own students only. I will play the video. Here they will tell about the salient features of our institute as well as the department. 1 minute.
Sir, will it be okay if you show this video after this lecture?
Okay. Okay, sir.
No, it's a suggestion. If you
Okay,
feel this one is better.
okay, sir.
Okay.
After the lecture, we will continue. No problem.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Assistant Professor, Senior Grade, Dr. Noor Rahman, sir, to give a brief introduction about the speaker.
Good morning, all of you. It's my pleasure to introduce Jay Langovan, who is Assistant Professor in Raja Sarfoji Government College. He completed his PhD from the IIT Guwahati, and after that he went for the postdoc to South Korea, and later on he joined the Crescent Institute of Science and Technology in 2010, and he has around 15 publications in very reputed journals. Some of them are in RSC and ACS, and he has the H index of 9. He completed 2 PhDs, and currently he is working in Raja Sarfoji Government College. And I'm very happy to share that he has already completed 3 projects also. So we invite Dr. J. Langovan for the lecture. Thank you.
Okay, sir, may I start, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good morning. In this lecture, as HOD sir was saying about, as Dean Madam was saying about, we are going to, I'm going to share some information about the opportunities after MSc program. Because in these days, especially in this pandemic, very, very stringent financial crisis, job opportunities, even almost everyone is struggling in all the aspects, all the sectors. There is a big setback. people are floundering. So I feel at this juncture, this topic is pretty meaningful. Okay, so in this lecture, I'm going to present what we are going to do after MSc program. There are plenty of opportunities after BSc as well. Even IAS, IFS, IPS, everything can be done with the help of only BSc degree. BSc degree is sufficient for those things. And there are numerous opportunities after BSc. However, I restrict myself, excuse me. I restrict myself only with MSc. Okay, after MSc, what are all the opportunities are available to flourish in the life? What are the opportunities? What are the studies, or what are the job opportunities? This is what we are going to discuss. So I'm going to limit myself only with the opportunities after MSc. Okay. What are things we can do after MSc? There are two chances. First one is MPhil and PhD. We can go for PhD or we can go for MPhil. The second one is going for a job. MPhil and PhD. If we take MPhil, my suggestion is at present MPhil has no impact at all as far as the papers are concerned. Okay, for any government job, either teaching or college teaching, school teaching, MPhil is not mandatory. Just MSc is sufficient. So as per the rule, as per the documents, MPhil is superfluous. Where MPhil has a meaning means, if you go for a school, if you go to a school for a private school, there are two candidates. You have MSc, the other one is MPhil, means maybe he will have an edge over you, an extra qualified, that much only. Otherwise, MPhil has no value, no impact at all. Okay, in that way, I won't suggest MPhil at all. After MSc, straight away PhD is good. Okay, or else job. So we are going to see one by one. PhD, what are all the opportunities? Doing PhD in India, doing PhD abroad. After PhD, what can we do? What are all the government jobs available? What are the private jobs available? Similarly, without PhD, straight away, immediately after MSc, what are all the jobs available in the government and the private? This is the content of this lecture. So let's begin with PhD. It can be done either India or overseas. Okay, you may be thinking, sir, many of us, I'm from a village, financially, socially deprived background. I'm the first learner in my entire generation. எங்க ஊர்லயே நான் தான் முதல்ல காலேஜை பாக்குறாள். ஓகே, நான் இப்ப போய் மேல படிச்சுட்டு எம்எஸ்சிக்கு அப்புறம் பிஹெச்டிக்கு 4 years ஆகுமே, 5 years ஆகுமே. வாட் கேன் ஐ டூ? ஹவு கேன் ஐ மேனேஜ் மை எக்ஸ்பெண்டிச்சர்? who will take care of my family? I'm the first generation learner. So காசுக்கு என்ன சார் பண்றது? If I keep on studying, எவ்வளவு நாள் தான் படிக்கிறது? There are restrictions. வீட்டுல கேக்குறாங்களே, என்ன பண்ண? Okay, I tell you, after MSc, you don't have to spend a single paise from your own. You can get money from the government. From the government, you can take care of yourself and you can take care of your family as well. It's a good money. Okay, well paid. You'll be well paid. Okay, that is much more sufficient to take care of you and your family as well. Okay, so first PhD in India, and then we'll see what we have to do for PhD in overseas. When you go for PhD, you will get a stipend. The stipend nowadays, when I joined PhD in IIT Guwahati in 2002, I was getting just 6,000 rupees. After 1 year, it was raised to 8,000 rupees. Now it is not like that. People are getting more than 30,000 rupees. Okay, so 30,000 rupees, they take care of me. Even in my days, when we were getting 8,000 rupees also, some of my friends, including myself, they were taking care of themselves and they were periodically sending money to their family, and they were able to take care of the family as well. And some of them even got married and they settled in the quarters in the IT campus. And after completing their PhD, they went for postdoc with the family, and they spent 4 years, 5 years. And in the postdoc, foreign postdoc, they were getting a lot of money. So with that, they settled everything, purchased properties in their hometown, and finally they came back and settled in a good job with a PhD and a postdoc with a strong academic background. This is what generally happens. So once you finish your MSc and get into the institutions like this for PhD, you'll be getting a great amount, a lump sum of as your stipend, and that is much more sufficient because it is more than 30,000 rupees. We'll see. These are all the institutions, okay, premier institutions where we can pursue PhD in India. First one is IISc. It is in Bangalore, Indian Institute of Science. Second one is IITs. We have around 15 IITs, I think, if I remember properly. Indian Institute of Technologies. Then TIFR, Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. JNCASR, TIFR is in Mumbai. JNCASR, Jawaharlal Nehru Center for Advanced Scientific Research. This is also in Bangalore. And there are many central universities, I think around 10 central universities. We have one in Tiruvarur and Pondicherry, there is one central university. Hyderabad, here in Kerala, the places I don't remember, immediately next to Mangalore. In Kerala, Jammu Kashmir, Punjab, there are plenty of central universities newly opened within this 10 years of period. And ISERS, Indian Institute of Science and Education and Research. Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research. Here we have one in Thiruvananthapuram and maybe Bhubaneswar, I think. There are others, Mohali, other places. And NISER, National Institute of Science, Education and Research. This belongs to Department of Atomic Energy, National Institute of Science, Education and Research. And there are many CSIR laboratories. So many. Here in Tamil Nadu itself, we have many. One is in CLRI, I mean Madras Central Leather Research Institute. Here in Karaikudi, SICRI, okay, Electrochemical Laboratory. And there are many other. Our Noor sir is from a CSIR lab. I think he's from Bhavnagar. I don't remember. He's from a CSIR laboratory. NCL Pune is there. And there are many. RRL, JORAT is there. There are many RRLs. So CSIR laboratories are another sophisticated place to entertain PhDs. And then state universities and deemed universities. We have many state universities. We know our university, our state itself, there are plenty of universities and deemed universities. Our university is a private university, deemed university, and VIT is there, SRM, Sastra. There are many. These are the institutes where we can pursue PhD with the stipend, with a very good amount of financial support. One of our alumnus, his name is Kiran Kumar. Okay, who did his MSc in our university. He did his PhD in VIT. It's a private university. There he did with a stipend, institute stipend. In some institutes, they themselves support a student with a stipend. Our university is also doing that. Okay, that way he did his PhD and then he went for postdoc, doing postdoc in Taiwan at present. Okay, I will talk about him later. Okay, what shall we do for doing PhDs? First thing is CSIR JRF. Okay, this is for all institutes. If we clear this, if we qualify this, this is conducted twice in a year. Okay, let me ask a question. Can somebody explain the CSIR? Students, participants. CSIR means what? Okay, PhD means, just expand the PhD. Any participant? And the PhD na konja expand பண்ணுங்க. PhD na enna, D na enna?
Doctor of Philosophy, sir.
Very good. Doctor of Philosophy. Okay. So we can pursue PhDs and these are the required exams we have to qualify. First thing is CSIRs. Okay. Council of Science and Industrial Research. Okay. So JRF means Junior Research Fellowship. We have to qualify this. This exam is conducted twice in a year. One is in September, one is in December, the other one is in June. Okay, this is one of the, what I can say, a challenging exam, but not impossible one. Generally, people qualify. Okay, so if we qualify this, if we get high marks, there are two categories. The upper level is JRF. Okay, they are eligible for lecturership as well as for doing PhD. The next category, okay, the people who get little lower marks, they will be qualified as CSIR lecturership. They will be eligible only for lecturership. Okay, so if you want to pursue PhD, you need to qualify CSIR JRF. Okay, Junior Research Fellowship. So this is sufficient for all the institutes. If you want to do PhD anywhere in our university or in a college or in a state university or IITs, IASCs, Central University, Research Lab, wherever you want to do, if you qualify this exam, this is sufficient because you'll be funded straight away from the CSIR. Okay. So generally the amount is 31,000 per year. I mean, for the past first 2 years, per month 31,000. The next 3 years, it will be 35,000. It is for SRF. And you'll be getting contingency 20,000 rupees per year. Apart from HRA is there. This is this may not be an exact amount. I got it from the internet, but it will be closer to that. Okay, 31,000, 32,000, something like that, closer to that. Okay, it's a good amount, obviously, isn't it? You can support yourself, you can support your family. At the end of third year, fourth year, or fifth year, you will get a degree, PhD degree. PhD degree is the most prestigious degree in the world. You can't study anything beyond that. Okay, we'll சொல்றாங்கல மெத்த படிக்கிறேன்னு சொல்றாங்கல படிச்சிட்டே இருந்தா எது வரை படிக்கலாம்? PhD வரை படிக்கலாம். PhD is the final limit. Okay, so that is the most prestigious, the highest degree in the world. Okay, Doctor of Philosophy. Okay, so that you can do, you can get that degree after 4 years, after getting these many salaries. Every month you will be supported. At the end of fourth year or fifth year, you will get a degree, the most prestigious degree. Okay, GATE exam. If we qualify GATE exam, okay, graduate aptitude test for engineering. Using this, you can join IITs, not for other places. Okay, this is eligible only for IITs because IITs only conduct this GATE exam. So any IIT you can join with a GATE score. And GATE score has another value, very important value I'm going to say about later. And if we compare GATE and CSIR, GATE is little easy. I like the way the questions are posed in CSIR and GATE exam rather than CSIR. Not just it is easier than CSIR, it's also difficult, it's also challenging, but I like the way the questions are presented in GATE exam. Okay, so GATE score is very important. We are going to see later. GATE exam is conducted every February. Okay, 1,500 rupees for boys, BC and OC. For girls, any girls, for any category, it is 750 rupees. Earlier, it was free, I think. Some years ago, it was free, I think. When it was 1,000 rupees for boys, girls, it was free, I think, if I remember properly. Now it is 750 rupees for girls, for any category. For boys, SC, ST, for them also 750. The others, 1,500 rupees. Every February, this exam is being conducted, GATE exam. Then, IASC and TIFR, they consider GATE and CSIR, but still they conduct their own test followed by interviews. Okay, right. If we want to do PhD, we want to pursue PhD in foreign countries, okay, abroad, UK, US, Singapore, and other countries. For UK, you need GRE score, Graduate Record Examination. You need to qualify this exam. Okay, it is to test your English proficiency. Qualify the GRE, then you're eligible for pursuing PhD in UK. And US, they need GRE as well as TOEFL, test of English as a foreign language. They need both the scores. For Singapore, every year, Singapore is a small country, but it is very popular, very powerful. Every year, the National University of Singapore is figured out as one among the top 10 universities in the world. Okay, so to join Singapore universities, we need GATE score, Graduate Aptitude Test for Engineering. The other countries Other European countries, Germany, France, Belgium, Denmark, Italy, and the Asian countries like Taiwan, Korea, Japan, you don't need anything. You don't need GRE, you don't need GATE, you don't need TOEFL. Okay, all that we need is we need to straight away apply to the professor and the university, undergo the procedures. All that we need is strong recommendation letters from 2 or 3 of your faculty members, your professors. Okay, it should be a strong recommendation letter for all these universities, all these countries. This recommendation letter is mandatory. Okay, for doing PhD abroad, okay, there also you will get a money. Approximately $1,000 you can save per month. Okay, after all your expenditure, $1,000. Just approximately, I'm saying it can be more than that. $1,000 you can save every month. $1,000 means now Indian money approximately 80,000. I remember, because our money value is decreasing. It should be 80,000 or 70,000 rupees per month. So again, by the time you complete your PhD, you'll have a lot of money to support yourself and your family. Okay, what shall we do after PhD program? We can go for postdoctorate research in India or abroad. In India also there are postdoctoral programs in IITs and IAC and CSIR laboratories. Okay, there also we are paid around 50,000, I think. Okay, IIT postdoctoral fellowship or RA, research associate post nowadays. DST itself have it gives us a postdoctoral fellowship, I think. There in India we can get, but not more than 1 lakh, not more than 60,000 rupees you will be able to get. But if we go for postdoc abroad, depending upon the countries, normally, okay, again, I'm speaking about the money because it is one of the factors, deciding factors. If we go for postdoc, normally 1 lakh or 1.5 lakhs you can save, all after all your expenditures. And if you go for a prestigious fellowships like AVH, Alexander von Humboldt Fellowship, JSPS, the Japan Society for the Promotion of Science, Royal Society of Chemistry. AVH is given by Germany. Okay, you will avail many facilities. I mean, many provisions for traveling to your hometown and Germany, and your medical facilities. Maybe for your stay, you will be paid apart from the fellowship. Definitely, we will be able to save Indian lakh 2 lakhs rupees per month if it is AVH and JSPS. Certainly, 2 lakhs rupees per month one can save after all his expenditure. So I have seen people who are staying for 2 years, 3 years, coming in with a lot of money. They build a new home or buy the properties. Okay, getting the marriages for their sisters. Okay, many people who go from the many financially downtrodden sectors of the society, they go by their hard work, they qualify the CSIR or GATE exam, enter into the IITs or IACs, going for postdoc, and their entire lifestyle changes. Financially, everything, there is a 360 turn, upside down, everything turns up. Okay, the life comes, with a lot of happiness and wealth. So that's what people are getting by their hard work. They study, they invest their hard work just for 1 year or say 6 months or 1 year or 2 years, then they reap the result. Then everything what they see is blessings and prosperity. Okay, they qualify the exam, GATE or CSIR, it changes life. After that, they get PhD degree, the prestigious degree. They go for foreign countries, get postdoc, good publications, getting opportunities to work with many renowned people, and come out and again settle down in a good places as IIT professors or university professors, or in the companies. Their entire financial crisis is wiped out. Their entire life turns, not only their families also, just because of that one exam, the 1 or 2 years they invested to qualify the exam. That's it. Everything changes. Others are these fellowships and are just a result. Okay, the investment is your hard work for clearing those exams. That much only. Okay, JSPS also. RSC also. JSPS is from Japan. RSC is from UK, England, Royal Society. But this Marie Curie Fellowship is the most prestigious one. Okay, several pounds. If I say properly, I'm just approximately saying, more than 3 lakhs you can save in rupees, Indian rupees. More than 3 lakhs rupees you can save per month after all your expenditure. Okay, very rarely people get, Indians rarely get this fellowship, Marie Curie fellowship. I have seen one of my friends who's placed in Madras University, he got Marie Curie fellowship. Okay, so with these, after your PhD degree, after your postdoc, with lot of laurels and reputation, with lot of money also, you're coming back and get settled in India. Everything depends on that 2 years you spend for clearing CSIR or GATE exam. That is what we should remember. That is very important, right? After PhD, what shall we do? Okay, as I said, either we can go to the universities or IITs, IAC, all those institutes I said, IITs, IAC, ICER, NICER, central universities, state universities, or CSIR laboratories. Here you can join as assistant professor in the laboratories, CSIR laboratories and so on, we can join as scientists. Okay. These are all the government jobs one can get after PhD. I have seen many people, many of my friends who are well settled, okay, very strongly settled, who came from the very, very financially, socially deprived section of the society. Okay, I know some people. One of my friend who worked, he studied in MKU, Madurai Kamarajar University, very, very financially deprived family. Okay, hardly one dress, one or two sets of dress. Okay, everywhere he was able to go by walk. Okay, he avoids bus. He takes only train, unreserved section, unreserved class, so that, his financial condition is like that. So that sort of student today is well settled with lot of fellowships. I said Marie Curie. Okay. So in the government, they can settle, okay, as assistant professors or scientists in the CSIR laboratories. In the private sector, we can go to the companies. There are many pharmaceutical companies in India and abroad as well. See, these two guys, yesterday he completed his PhD degree. His name is Paul Raj. He did his MSc in BS Abdul Rahman. PhD also there. Okay. He is associate scientist, GVK Bio Private Limited in Bangalore. He's a newly recruited, just 1 year he spent. He's getting approximately 40,000 rupees. This guy, Ganga Prasad, he completed before 3 years, I think 3 years ago. He's from Andhra Pradesh. He did his BSc in Tamil medium, in Telugu medium. Okay, when he joined in BS Abdul Rahman, he struggled to manage the English, but he learned both later. By the time he completed PhD, he managed English as well as Tamil. He himself wrote his papers. He himself wrote his thesis. Okay, all because of his hard work and commitment. A tremendous improvement. This is one of the epitome to any students who's looking forward to improve. Okay. One of his papers in advanced synthesis and catalysis, my effort was zero. I tell you, as a guide, I'm very proud to say this. Okay. I don't have any hesitation to do that. This guy, the work, he coined the work, he designed the work, he carried out everything, he wrote the paper, he himself communicated. I made I can say 0% corrections even. That paper was accepted and published in Advanced Synthesis and Catalysis. This is the way students should put their efforts, hard work and curiosity and commitment. At present, he's getting 60,000 rupees. He is associate scientist, Laxai Life Sciences Private Limited, Hyderabad. So both are from BS Abdul Rahman University. They did PhD there. And apart from that, he did his MSc as well. He's the first batch MSc. Okay, first MSc batch in our university. Okay, and then he joined somewhere. 1 year he spent in a company. Once again, he joined here for PhD. And yesterday he completed his Viva. They both are employed in the private sector in the companies after PhD. This is one of the examples. Right. Okay, jobs after MSc. Sir, I don't want to do PhD and all. Okay, I don't have patience. I don't have time. And my condition, my family needs me to go to the job immediately. It is urgent. It is immediately needed. I urgently need it. So what shall we do? There are two things. Similarly, soon after your MSc, you can go for a private sector or government sector. Okay, one by one, I will explain. In the private sector, okay, here are some of our alumni. Okay, BS Abdurrahman alumni. This is about Kiran. I told you, just now, he's doing postdoctoral research in Taiwan. So this guy, Jai Prasad, he's also the first batch MSc of BS Abdurrahman University. He's a senior executive, Sinjin International Limited. Okay, this is Bangalore. This guy, Ashtabalan, he's not in a company. He's in a government sector. I will tell you later about him. Okay. He is in Kudangulam. 2 days ago, I talked to him. He is my project student there, MSc project he did with me. He joined there with a BSc qualification. I never expected. He was working in a post office, I think. Suddenly, I heard that too. Recently, I heard that he is in Kudangulam nuclear power plant. Okay, there was an announcement in the employment news. He wrote the interview, a written test followed by interview. He got placed. Okay, he is there, well settled in Kudangulam in the DA, Department of Atomic Energy. Okay, this is Dinesh. He is in the private sector, senior executive, Biocon, Bangalore. This Revati, quality control chemist, Asian Paints. Siva Prakash, quality control, Anjan Drug. This girl is doing PhD there in Central University of Pondicherry, Jayarani. Again, this girl, she's the research executive, Archid Chemicals. This guy is also working in a company, INR. This Ramaraj, he is Anjan Drugs, junior executive. These are all alumni of Crescent Institute of Science and Technology. They all just joined after PhD, after MSc, immediately they joined private sectors. Okay. This boy, his name is Prakash, his name is Manikandan. Okay. They both, I know personally. This guy, Manikandan. Every morning, 4 o'clock, he'll wake up and he will distribute the newspapers to all the homes, right? Newspaper, by the time 6 o'clock, you have to get the newspaper. So the distributor, the boy, he has to wake up by 4 o'clock. He has to collect the papers and go to the respective places and distribute. He was doing that when he was doing his MSc to manage his expenditure. Such a financially deprived family. This guy, Prakash, he was working in a, medical laboratory, okay, clinical laboratory. There he was getting a little amount, maybe because part-time work. After MSc, after college is over, he'll go there. Maybe he was getting 4,000 or 5,000 to manage his expenditure. So both joined initially Nure. Nure, one of our alumni, his name is Devarajan, I think. He only helped them to join. After he joined in the analytical division. He is in the quality control. When they joined, they were getting hardly 15,000 rupees. But now they are getting closer to 40,000. Recently, he got married. Last month, he got married. Okay. After MSc, because this is the example I want to highlight to you people, because all are first generation learners coming from the financially downtrodden. If you go to the government college, you can see the people, because many of the participants are from that sort of background. To only focusing on you people only, I'm showing these examples. Okay. So coming from financially downtrodden, because most of them do their BSc in the government colleges, studying everything in Tamil. Suddenly coming to the MSc itself is a big problem. They have to flounder, they have to wade through, difficulties, the language difficulties. Apart from that, financial difficulties for their fees, regular fees, and the project work, and the binding the notes. And if they want to carry out the experiment somewhere, everything they have to manage the expenditure by their own. For that, they go for jobs. Some of them work in the toll plaza, medicals, supermarkets, and hotels, like these people, distributing newspapers. Okay, from the very, very, hard targets, tough hard work in the reality, right? Because we are speaking about the hard work to study, put a hard work to study. No, that is different. By their life itself, they learn the hard work spontaneously, because they're bound to do that. Then only they will be able to survive. Okay, for survival itself, hard work becomes a regular practice for these people. That is why once they get the opportunity, they are able to manage, excel. Okay, any difficulties come in the companies, in the working places, for them it is nothing, because they have seen difficulties even even harder than that. And that way, their own lifestyle have trained them to face any difficulties, any tough situations. Okay. Top government jobs for MSc chemistry students. Very important thing. I want you people to pay attention on that. See, this is a pandemic. Okay. In this pandemic, even big businessman who's employing 100 people, who's giving salary 100 people, 20, 50 people, okay, he himself has been suffocated, asphyxiated. Okay, such a financial crisis. But the only one who is living comfortably is the government employees, because every month they are getting salary. Every month they're getting salary. No issue at all. There are some duties, but their salary is not affected. They are very comfortable. But if we go to the private sector, there are many private colleges, teachers are not paid, half salary, 25% salary. If we go to the private schools, teachers are suffering even more. One of my friend who's working in Velamal school, you know Velamal school, how famous it is. For LKG itself, we have to pay approximately 70,000, not less than 70,000. So he is working as a receptionist in one of the hotels in Tanjavur. Okay, one of the hotels in Tanjavur. This is the condition. And there are some other private school teachers. I know one of my student I know, he is from Nagapattinam district. He's going for this one. What is it? Mahatma Gandhi. Noor Nal Velan Solvangala. He's going for that. Such a tough, difficult financial condition in the private sector. People, it may be teachers, or it may be lecturers, or it may be companies, or whatever. This pandemic has rattled, has devastated all of them. The only people who live comfortably is the government employees. If we compare government jobs and private jobs, of course, government also, there is no pension and all. There's no pension and all. Government says that we would get it, is not sure. So in that way, both are same. Government and private are same. In fact, in the government, there is pipeline seniority. In the private, there is performance-based seniority. In that way, private is better. But now the condition, the pandemic has changed everything. It gives an idea, it gives a realization that how safe the government jobs are. I want to put this information to you people, okay, the budding chemists, BSc students, so that you will be safe. You will use these ideas, okay? So government job, in that way, government job is very important, especially after this pandemic. Okay, what shall we do? First thing is very simple. You don't have to wait for a long time. Complete your MSc, 2 years of B.Ed. Earlier it was 1 year B.Ed. Now just 2 years. Complete your B.Ed. Okay. There is an exam called TRB, PGTRB. Okay. PGTRB, Teachers Recruitment Board, conducted by state government and central government. That is central PGTRB. For that you need little Hindi also. But here Tamil Nadu government every year or alternative years it is conducting PGTRB exam. The questions are asked exclusively from chemistry. There is another exam called TET, Teachers Eligibility Test. They ask a lot of things, many things. There is no limit. So in that case, it becomes very difficult and more competition. But PGTRB is not like that. Okay, out of 150 questions, around 110 or 120 questions are from chemistry only. Okay, so if you read chemistry, the chemistry will help you, chemistry will save you. Okay, that is, so you come, by the time you complete your MSc, 23, then 2 years of B.Ed, 25. If you get a job, that's well and good. 24, at the age of 24, if you enter a government sector as a PG teacher, 40 to 50,000 you'll be getting. Okay. By the time you reach 50, 55, you will become a CEO or DEO, a long service. Okay. If you enter the job in a young age, soon after your MSc, if you enter, especially I recommend this job for girl students. Okay, very, very good job. I personally recommend. It is up to you. I will share about all the opportunities, but this is one of the good options. At the age of 24, you can get a job. I've seen many boys and girls who achieve this. Soon after their MSc and BEd, or after BSc, they do BEd and come for MSc. Immediately they crack this exam and get settled at a very young age, 24. Certainly they will retire as a CEO, definitely, because such a long age experience. Okay. This guy, his name is Ovi Arasan. Recently he qualified. He stood 15th rank. He scored 15th rank in the PGTRB exam conducted by Tamil Nadu government. Okay, government boys high secondary school, Madhukur. Lot of financial, the same deprivation I said you about, no financial difficulties, financial hardship. He is another example, but now he's well settled. He's happy, he's going to get married. She qualified little later. Okay, after MSc, she spent around 5-6 years. Okay, she went for MPhil, PhD that way. And amid their PhD, she cleared this. Okay, she spent around, there was a break, I think. Okay, 6 years, 7 years break. Kailvidi, Government Higher Secondary School, Varathanad, both are from Tanjavur district. Then, Polytechnic TRB, Tamil Nadu government is conducting. Recently, advertisement came out. Exam is yet to be conducted. You don't need BEd also, I tell you. Okay, at least there you need to spend 2 years for BEd. Here it is not that. Just MSc is sufficient. No need of CSIR, no need of GATE, no need of BEd, no need of MPhil, no need of doctorate. Just MSc qualification is sufficient. Okay, but okay, this is for the government polytechnics. Tamil Nadu, there are plenty of government polytechnics and aided as well. Okay, the salary is equal to the government college teachers. Okay, assistant professor in the government college or aided college, same salary, equal grade. Okay, with MSc qualification, just qualify the exam, immediately will be placed. Okay, this is a very good opportunity. Okay, wonderful opportunity. If you prepare for CSIR or GATE, any student, any MSc student, whoever is preparing for GATE or CSIR, he will be able to qualify this. If you sit for this exam, he'll be able to qualify. His job is settled at the age of 24, getting the salary of professors, assistant professors, not as a PG teacher. Okay, PG teacher salary is slightly lower than assistant professor salary. So this is equal to assistant professor. Fantastic option. Okay. Then assistant professors. Okay. Assistant professors in the colleges. In the universities, generally people need PhD and postdoc. In the colleges, if you qualify CSIR, I mean lecturership or JRF, whatever, and state government is conducting SET exam, state eligibility test. Okay, NET is CSIR. That's what I said as NET, National Eligibility Test. I meant CSIR lecturership or CSIR or JRF. So you can qualify SET or NET or PhD. These three, any of these three is sufficient for applying assistant professor post in the colleges, government colleges and aided colleges. Okay. So in the government colleges, at least 7.5 years of teaching experience is needed. As of the current procedure is concerned, per year, 2 years, 2 marks. Okay. So maximum 15 marks. That means 7.5 years of teaching you need. Okay, apart from that, then followed by interview, then you'll be placed in the government colleges. There are many, around 200, 250 government colleges in Tamil Nadu. You will be placed. So it is little time taking, because after MSc, you had to, after MSc or PhD, okay, you need to spend 7 years for teaching. It's quite long period. So no one can imagine this job before 32 years old, before the age of 32. But aided colleges like Loyola or St. Joseph's American College in Madras, Guru Nanak is there. Okay, Stella Maris, this sort of Etiraj, this sort of colleges, you don't need teaching experience, only MSc with SET-NET or PhD. So if we can get opportunities in the places like that, maybe at the age of 24, 25, you can get settled, because you don't need this 7.5 years of teaching experience for aided colleges. Okay. People who get this sort of opportunities are well blessed, lucky, I say. Aided colleges, in the aided colleges, people get the opportunity. Okay, immediately after MSc, they are quite lucky, quite blessed. They are the children of God, I can say. And the polytechnic colleges, I said just now, the previous slide, you don't need anything. Okay, you qualify, sit, qualify the exam. You don't need CSIR gate also. Only MSc is needed. Sit in the exam conducted by the state government, crack the exam. You will be placed in any one of the government polytechnics across the state. The salary is equal to these assistant professors. Okay. Hope you understand the importance of these opportunities. Okay. Right. Next one is Baba Atomic Research Center, BARC exam. For BARC, you need GATE exam. Okay, GATE score. If you qualify GATE score, GATE exam, and that score is enough. Based on that score, they will conduct an interview. In case you don't have GATE score, or you have the GATE score and you feel that it is insufficient, you can sit for BARC exam. Every year it is being conducted. Okay, Baba Atomic Research Center, they conduct an exam, qualify the exam, then they will call you for an interview. Then OCES, Orientation Course for the Engineering Graduates and Science Postgraduates, 1 year training program it is, OCES. You have to score 50% mark in that. Then you'll be appointed as Scientist C, approximately 80,000 rupees salary beginning. Okay, this is okay, I'll tell you about that later. Okay, so this is one of the best jobs immediately after MSc. This is another thing, you don't need to spend anything. Any year, not a single year you don't have to waste. At the final year of MSc, sit for this exam, qualify, be placed. Life is settled. Okay, in the central government institute, you'll have a lot of facilities. I'll tell you about that a little later. The next one is ONGC, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation, Indian Oil Corporation Limited, Natural Thermal Power Corporation, NTPC. Here also the GATE score followed by interview, approximately 1 lakh rupees. Because so BARC, ONGC, IOCL, NTPC, these 4 exams are golden exams, I tell you, golden opportunities for MSc students. I regret that I've missed these things. I cleared MSc, I cleared GATE exam after my MSc, but I never even thought of these exams. I thought of going for PhD and postdocs and IITs. This way I thought. But now I regret that I missed these opportunities. I strongly recommend these 4 for any MSc students. Any MSc. This is my, out of all these opportunities in this entire lecture, these are the 4 things I strongly recommend to the MSc students. BARC, ONGC, IOCL, NTPC. Just MSc score, sit for the exam, qualify the exam, sit for the interview, be placed. Life is settled. Everything is over. You will get these opportunities. You see, you will have quarters facilities, accommodation. You will have education, CBSE, education for your children, and you'll have free medical facilities, and you'll have petrol allowance, and you'll have purchase, grocery, vegetables, all sort of things. That will be a military, something like a military canteen. You'll have everything. And you'll have LTC, leave travel concession. You can go to Andaman, Maldives, Sri Lanka, the entire world you can visit, you can roam around. Okay, they will pay, they will bear the expenditure, at least part of that, with the help of LTC. Okay, these many facilities you can avail. Okay, these 4 things, remember, personally, I recommend these 4 opportunities. BARC, ONGC, IOCL, NTPC. For the MSc students, if anybody is present here, this is the time, I think, for these exams. Okay, they will call for now, and maybe exams will be conducted at the beginning of next year, January or February. Okay, by end of that academic year, you will be placed. Okay, you will be blessed, you will be prosperous. Strongly, I recommend these 4 things. I regret that I missed it in my past. Okay. CGPDTM. Okay. Controller General of Patent, Designs and Trademarks. Okay. Here, this is conducted by Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Okay. The job's name is Examiner of Patents and Designs. Salary goes 56,000 to 1,70,000 rupees. This is Group 1 Gazetted Officer. The exam will be conducted in chemistry and general aptitudes. Okay, general aptitude means mathematics, languages, many things will come. You need to spend extra time, extra effort in that way. That's why I recommended the previous 4, exclusively chemistry. Okay, the first four thing I told you, BARC, IOCL, okay, NTPC. But here this also, you see, gazetted, group 1 gazetted officer, very powerful post. But apart from chemistry, you need to study something else also, okay, general aptitude and all, okay, and followed by interview. This also like that, FSSAI, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, grade A, exam plus interview. Here also chemistry plus general aptitudes. Okay, this is also another wonderful job. FCI, Food Corporation of India, Food Corporation of India. This is also exam plus interview, exam chemistry and general aptitudes and all. 40,000 to 1,40,000 rupees. GSI, Geological Survey of India. State government also is conducting. Recently, there was an advertisement. Okay, geochemist. The post name is geochemist. The salary is almost similar. This is about central government post. State government also has called for it, but number of posts is less than 20. 13 or 17 posts are there. This year it was announced. Okay, geochemist. Here also chemistry, general aptitudes followed by interview. This is basically UPSC exam. Okay. Central government means it is conducted by Union Public Service Commission, Group A. Very powerful post. SPMCIL, Security Printing and Minting Corporation of India Limited. What is a minting? Can anybody say minting?
Coin production.
Coin production, very good. Not only coin, currency, check, bond papers, okay, all the official documents, government documents, okay, that is minting. Security Printing and Minting Corporation of India Limited. State government also has this post, and this one is about central government, exam plus interview. Similarly, these jobs, the 4 or 5 jobs just I'm listing out now, apart from chemistry, you need to study a little bit general objectives and all. But the first 4 BARC, IOCL, only chemistry, because that's I strongly recommend you people. If you're interested in general aptitudes and all, that is different. Okay, there was a student in my college 3 years ago, 3 or 5 years ago. He with the BSc qualification, he wrote group 2. Right from the day he joined in the government college and the government hostel, everything is free, government hostel. After joining, his only job was to prepare for that. By the time he came for MSc, in second year MSc, he got the post. Okay, revenue inspector in southern place. I don't remember. Kamal Hassan's town is what is it? Paramagudi. Ilayangudi, yes, Ilayangudi Taluka, he got the post. Okay, RI, revenue inspector. At that time, he had 4 papers arrears in MSc. Okay, with the arrear itself, he went and joined the post. After that, he came and cleared all the arrear. Okay, now he's a Tahsildar. The thing is like that, how we target, how we set the goal and how we work out. There is another college in Palayangotai, St. Xavier's College. She was a married girl. Okay, she was very weak in the studies. One of my friends was a teacher over there. He comes and requests him, sir, somehow make me pass in this exam, sir, in this practical, sir. Finally, she couldn't qualify. But after 4 years, she came on the vehicle. Okay, Bolero, Bolero, Mahindra Bolero. It was written as Vatai Cheer. Okay, she came there on that vehicle and met that teacher. He was shocked. But the girl said that, sir, my husband supported me. I went to Thoothukudi and joined in the Suresh Academy. I qualified this group 2. Now I'm a Tahsildar. Life changes. It is all depends on your interest and your curiosity. If you are very strong in general aptitudes, and then you can go accordingly. Or if you want to, people like me, I want to be very comfortable. I feel chemistry is my comfort zone. I don't want to go for general aptitudes and all. Okay, within chemistry, I want to manage. So in that way, I find that 4 jobs like BARC, IOCL, NTPC is very comfortable, because after joining with the MSc qualification, after a few years, you can pursue PhD there itself. then your salary will go beyond 2 lakhs. Life will be even more. Your grade will increase, your salary will increase, life will be settled. If you want to go for postdoc, you can go. This is what I feel. Finally, get yourself settled somewhere in some job. Then if you want to pursue PhD, you can do. If you want to go for postdoc, you can do everything. But make ourselves safe and settled. Okay. So if you feel comfortable with the aptitude, general aptitudes and all, you can go for this. Or if you feel chemistry is the only comfortable zone to you people means, remember the other things. Right. IGCAR, Indira Gandhi Center for Atomic Research. It is in Kalpakkam, you know. Here they need gate score. They have a position called JRF. Okay. Maybe JRF can be converted into a PhD later. There should be other opportunities to go to a higher grade. But there is an opportunity in IGCAR, Kalpakkam. Forensic department, very important. Forensic science. This girl is Nashira Begum. She qualified recently. Last year, she joined the forensic department. MSc qualification only is needed. Just MSc. This exam is conducted by TNPSC. Central government or UPSC is also conducting. In Tamil Nadu, TNPSC is conducting this exam for a junior scientific officer, forensic science department. Okay, they conducted TNPSC written test, okay, followed by interview, and they will be posted. Very powerful post. This is a junior scientist. After 6-7 years, she will be upgraded as senior scientific officer. The senior scientific officer post, some of my friends have told me who are working there, very powerful post. They will be given a security, they will be given a vehicle, and straight away SP and DSP talks to him. Okay, sir, ரொம்ப முக்கியமான கேஸ் சார், சீக்கிரம் அனுப்புங்க சார், அந்த ரிப்போர்ட் அனுப்புங்க சார். யார் சொல்றது? SP talks to that person directly. Okay, such a powerful post, such a powerful post. This girl recently qualified that and joined. Okay, very hard working girl, Nashira Begum. She joined last year, no, this year in Tanjavur only. Her office is in Tanjavur only. And about BS Abdurrahman University, because I told you about all the opportunities, all the possible opportunities after MSc. I want to say something about this university, that this is the right place, or this is one of the best places for pursuing MSc because of the following reasons. Okay, they have a lot of internship programs, as HOD sir was saying about. Okay, this boy, he went to Arctic Chemicals for internship. Internship means during the period of MSc, okay, as a part of their MSc program or summer program, they visit somewhere and carry out some research work. And that experience will help them a lot, give them a lot of immense knowledge to find out many opportunities, you know. It will decide. It is a great platform, I tell you, where it will be a turning point, certainly, the internship programs. Okay, so this guy, Industrial Estates, this one, Hospital Healthcare Limited, Rakesh, Chinnathambi, another pharmaceutical company, Hadi, Spinco Limited. There are many people who visited, who went for this internship program. I don't want to read it. So this is one thing. And this university has a lot of instruments. Okay, you yourself use these instruments for your MSc projects. Okay, HPLC, UV visible, FTIR, and spectrophlorimeter, polarimeter, gas chromatography, electrochemical analyzer, hydrogenator, ultrasonicator, and there are other instruments as well, which have not been included in this list. You can get an opportunity to use in these instruments, work in these instruments, okay, during your MSc project. That is another opportunity. It will give a lot of, because the experience, you know, it will give confidence, it will give knowledge, it will make a beginning. Okay, it is a horizon, it will be a new opening. Internship program, using this sort of experiences. Okay, everybody will not get. You take any top colleges, any top aided college in Tamil Nadu, you won't get this sort of opportunities there. I can challenge. They have a lot of laboratories, research laboratories. Just only this is for BTech lab, this for research lab. Okay, similarly, there are two laboratories, I think, 2 or 3 labs, okay, with fume hood, in the tables, you see, just like industries and IITs, you will get the infrastructure, the facilities inside the lab, well-equipped research laboratories. These are some of the words. I want to read out the words of these students. Okay, a fortunate opportunity created by a department to work on project with Sashan. He worked in Sashan. He did his MSc project in Sashan. This girl, my hands-on experience with the instruments in our laboratory led to me to become a quality control chemist. This is Kiran Kumar. As I said, he is doing postdoc in Taiwan. He did MSc here, PhD in BIT, and doing postdoc in Taiwan. The department and staff encouraged me to do higher studies and helped to learn basics. This girl motivates to apply for summer internship at IIT. See, she speaks about summer internship at IITs, selected as a summer intern at IIT Madras. Dinesh, he says, the department enables me to do my collaborative projects with Anna Bond. Okay, inspired me a lot, and it helped to get the placement in Biocon. This Ramraj says, the department facilitated to do internship in industries and also for getting placement. Okay, Ramraj is the second batch, I think, MSc. Ramraj and Dinesh. They are juniors later, I think, that was 2018. I got the opportunity to work as a summer research intern at the BARC Mumbai. You see, from BS Abdur Rahman, people are going summer internship for BARC. So that if they spend just 10 days, even 10 days, that will give a lot of confidence, a lot of knowledge. Okay, the horizon will expand. You don't need to say, they don't need this sort of lectures for them. Once they go for the sort of internship programs, nobody like Ilangovan should come and give lecture like this about the job opportunities. They themselves will find out everything. Okay, they will learn to fly, they will learn to swim. Venkat Ramanan says, I pursued my project work through the department at the Yenapoya Research Center, where I learned about in vivo and in vitro techniques. His project was on biology and chemistry, in vitro, in vivo. This is how the students share about their experience. I want to complete the lecture with these 2 poems. Devathan Agadu Eninum Muyarchi Tan Meivartha Koolidaram. I have one of my friends who's an atheist, who don't believe the existence of God. He reads out Tirukural this way. He put a full stop here. Devathan Agadu, full stop. Yeninum Muyarchi Tan Meivartha Koolidaram. Hard work is that important. Hard work always, you don't need to believe God, luck, everything. Okay, if everything, those things help, it is good. But hard work is not like that. It will help, it will help, it will help. It will never forsake you at all. Okay, hard work is the real one. Hard work is the most practical one. The other one, it's very important poem from Nidhineri Vilakam. Meivartham Parar, Pasinokar, Kantunjar, Evvevar Thimayim Merkullar, Sevvi Arumayim Parar, Avamadippum Kollar, Karmume Kannayinar. Meivartham Parar, Udal Valiya Patti Kavalappada Maatanga. Pasinokar, they won't be worried about the hunger. Kantunjar, they won't sleep at all. Evvevar Thimayim Merkullar, even if somebody do any harm to them, they won't mind it at all. Sevvi Arumayim Parar, Sevvi means time. They won't care about the time. They will be working hard, 2 hours, 10 hours, whole night. They won't care about the time. Avamadippum Kollar, if somebody insults them, if somebody humiliates them, they won't mind at all. Karma me Kannayinar, their target will be only on their aim, their concentration, their interest, their focus, everything is only on their target. Okay, Karma me Kannayinar. Okay, this is the 2 things I want the students to remember. Fix it, engrave them on their hearts. Okay, fix the target, find out the routes, design your tactics, work hard, work hard. Ungalukku, out of these many opportunities, what is suitable to you? What is convenient to you? I won't say that PhD is the best. PhD in the foreign countries is the best. IITs are the best. Our bark exam is the best. Our lectureship is no. I have put some opportunities. I put some, a spectrum to you people. It is up to you to decide, depending upon your strength and weakness, depending upon your family condition, your background, your requirements. You decide what is needed. Okay, design your own methods, your own strategies to achieve it. Then work hard, bombard it. Hard work, no compromise. No compromise at all in the hard work. Okay, karma mein kannainar. Even if God forsakes, hard work will save you. Okay, wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the very informative lecture. So, participants, if you have any queries, you can type in the chat box, or you can raise your hand and unmute yourself and talk. Sir, there's a question in the chat box, sir.
Can you please read out?
Okay, sir. Sir, Deep Patel, he's asking like, sir, tell anything about private sector for MSc, after MSc.
Private sectors is only the companies. You can go as in the R&D or in the analytical divisions. Okay, as far as I know, there must be other thing, but as far as I know, only in the companies, pharmaceutical companies or chemical industries, you can go in the quality control or analytical division or as R&D. Okay, R&D chemist. In the R&D chemist, you'll be performing experiments. It can be process experiment, process oriented, or contract research. Or in the analytical division, you'll be handling many instruments. Okay, the R&D chemist will give you the samples. You have to analyze and generate data and give them. Quality controllers, you have to check before the product is delivered. You need to confirm the quality. That is quality control. These three things only available as far as I know. And in the patent division also people can get job, I think, but you need to study a diploma course, something like that. You need to study for patents, but only after MSc. These are the opportunities as far as I remember. I showed some examples also,
Sir, one more question, sir. It is from Renita Mary. She is asking like, could you please tell the procedure for PGTRB for government polytechnic colleges?
PGTRB?
She is asking how to enroll for PGTRB.
Okay.
For polytechnic college.
Polytechnic colleges. Polytechnic college actually, 1 year or 2 years ago, it was announced, exam was conducted, but later there was a case. Case was filed because the question paper was released, some sort of malpractice. Then the court ordered to cancel the exam, actually 2 years ago. And recently, 6 months ago, they re-announced and people applied for that. By the time the government changed, okay, new government has come. They now, next month, October 30th, I think, they fixed the date for exam. So this exam is for the people who have already applied. In case government, apart from that, we are speaking about the pandemic and people are expecting another lockdown. I'm not sure that the exam is going to be conducted. In case if it is conducted, government may consider for the freshers also to apply, or else they have to ask the government. As such now, okay, this exam is scheduled only for the people who have already applied. For the freshers also can apply if they ask the government through proper channel.
Sir,
otherwise we have tell me.
Yes, sir. No, sir. You complete, sir. Yeah.
Otherwise, we have to, in case the government doesn't accept, the exam is conducted only for the people who have already applied, then we need to wait for the next advertisement. But sir, many things, this thing is going to be decided by the pandemic only. There should not be any lockdown. Okay, carry on.
Sir, Deep Patel is asking, is there any opportunity to set small scale pharma or agrochemical industry?
Small scale pharma industry to
Is
join
he
or
is
to start?
he is asking to start, sir, as a startup, I think.
Okay, startup. It is people are doing, and this is about the entrepreneur. I didn't say about that. I said about the jobs only. Okay, I have been saying how to become an employee, but you want to be an employer. I'm sorry for missing out that. Okay, this is one of the opportunities, entrepreneurship. But without proper experience, you can't get into that. I have one of my friend who worked in Jubilant Chemicals in Noida and GVK in Hyderabad also. After 10 years of experience, he started a company. He said that he's going to start a company, the buildings are ready and so on. He developed a fund for that. Huge amount of fund is needed. Even if you consider the building, approval and all is different. Just for building and instruments, how much of money you needed. So huge amount of money is needed, even if it is a small laboratories. Okay. Before that, you need strong experience. Without experience, straight away you can't do that. You need to work somewhere. And there are people who set in a small lab. Lab means our MSc lab, the research lab. Just now you saw in the slides, that sort of lab some people set up, and they go abroad from different clients and get the order. Okay, get the order means, for example, they want to prepare something. Okay, a part of the things you need to synthesis. They need to go for 6 steps, 7 step synthesis. Out of that one step, they will give to you. You have to prepare in your own and give them. You'll be paid for that. For that, you need to set up a small lab space you need it. You need manpower. These all things. Most importantly, you need money and experience. There are people who started like that. So you need an experience before that. Strong experience you need, and you need a money. That's it.
Sir, another question, sir. So the Lakshmi, she's asking, like, is there any MSc project opportunity? She's asking, is there any MSc project?
Where?
So the Lakshmi, can you specify? She's just asked, like, tell me any MSc project. I don't know what she's asking.
MSc projects. Better you come to BS Abdurrahman. Talk to the HOD. After this lecture, you talk to him. He
She's
will give
asking in Chennai. Yeah. Yes, sir, as you said.
Okay, Chennai. Chennai, please try separately mail to the faculty in IITs, or there is a fellowship, even IGCAR, IITs, ISER, IAC, they have internship program for second year MSc students. I'm sorry, first year MSc students. In summer, they will select some 30, 40 students. You have to go and stay there. They will give you some stipend also. And you'll have classes, systematic, well-planned lectures, and you'll have instrumental experience. These all things are there. Please try for that first. Okay. Once you go there, then you can find the opportunity for project also. You can go for project also later to the same place. Or if you want only project means, straight away you have to apply to the individual faculty, individual professors. And their concern is money. If you put one word that you will manage your expenditure and stay by your own, then they will have they will have no problem at all to accommodating. So you can try separately by mailing to individual faculty members.
Sir, the same student is asking, other than there's IIT's CSIR labs, will they get some other labs they're asking?
Other than CSIR, CSIR labs, IITs, and the list I told, IASC, ISER, NICER, state government universities, central universities, private universities. Private universities, there are good universities. Our university is one among them. Okay. Other than that, you need to go for the industries only for project. Anything?
So participants, if you have any queries, you just ask in chat box, or you can unmute and talk.
Was this information useful to you?
Sir, the lecture
Aisha,
was very informative, sir.
Aisha, there is one more question in chat box.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Megalingam, one person has asked that he has completed his BSc and he's doing B.Ed. He wants to go for, he's in dilemma whether to go for job or for PG. So he wants some guidance from you, sir.
If we want, with the B.Ed, if we want to go as a teacher, then it is difficult because TET is very difficult and job opportunities are lesser. Competition is more and vacancies are lesser. Better to join MSc in a place like B.S. Abdurrahman here, do PhD, join here for MSc since you have already B.Ed with you. Once you come here, you will know what to do next. You yourself can decide. You have a lot of opportunities. You will decide. You will be able to decide. Or only with BSc, sir, BSc is sufficient for me means there are a lot of opportunities. If you mail me, I will send you a document to you. Okay, document to you. But all things you have to study other than chemistry. No, the general aptitude, GK, English, grammar, and Tamil grammar, you have to study a lot. In that case, if you become a master, okay, you will be restricted only within chemistry. Okay. Area chemistry ஆயிடுச்சு இல்லையா அதுக்குள்ள வந்து பாரு okay this is my comfort zone I'm ready to face whoever comes that way you can do for that MSc is needed think about it anything else
Sir, there is one more question in chat box there from Aishwarya. Explain about doing MSc in correspondence and their eligibility to government exams.
It's okay, ma'am. MSc correspondence course, it is for the people who are unable to go to the colleges or universities in regular scheme, because there are some people who are in such a condition. It is on a compassionate ground to empower the people who are unable to do that. Okay. If we can go for a regular course, it is better. In case it is for only to those who are unable to do. Some people will be married, some people will be somewhere else stuck up with some other responsibilities. Some people who have passed the age to go and study in the regular schemes. That sort of people, the government has started this distance education or correspondence course and all. But in terms of quality, okay, you can't expect the same quality that you get in the regular schemes. You go and sit in the regular classroom, somebody comes and teaches you, you learn, you write, you talk to many people, you interact with many in the campus. That experience you won't get in the correspondence. So in terms of information, knowledge you gather, it can't be compared with the regular course. Okay, it is only for empowering the people who are unable to attend that. Okay, you decide which one is better for you. If you want to go for the competitive exam with the MSc, then Karas is not a good choice. You have to go for regular schemes, then only you will get required information. Some people just need a PG degree for promotion. They will be placed already somewhere. They need a degree, PG degree for promotion means, okay, correspondence course is enough. But based on that MSc only you want to get your career means, then regular is good. Any other chat questions?
Sir, one question is there, sir. It is from same Deep Patel. He is asking whether can you connect me to a person who is having 5 years experience in private chemical companies. He wants to get their email ID, I think.
Okay, after this lecture, you talk to our HOD sir, Ishwaramurthy sir. You talk to him. Okay. Will you be able to mail him?
HOD sir?
No, I asked this question to
No,
that student.
that's what, sir. No, sir. I'm just asking whether he can share his mail ID.
Yeah.
That is what I'm asking.
Yes,
HOD,
yes.
sir?
No issue, no issue. Let him contact
Yes,
me.
sir. Yes, sir.
Let him contact me. I will tell the mail ID of the HOD, or I
Yes,
will
sir.
give some contacts.
Yes, sir. Sir? HOD, sir?
Yes, regarding what, ma?
Sir, one person has asked, they want to know more about no experienced person in chemistry. It's like, sir suggested that they can contact you. Can I share your mail ID in the
Yes,
chat
no
box?
problem. They can
Okay,
contact
sir.
us, no problem. And one
Okay,
more
sir.
thing, you ask for ma'am to, sir, after the question session, then we can play the video also.
Yes,
About
sir.
our
Yes, sir.
institute.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Okay, okay. Ilangon sir, can I share your mail ID also in chat box?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No issue.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Participants, you can unmute and ask the question directly, or else you can use the chat box. Hello? Participants? So, Dr. Elangovan?
Sir?
Actually, we are very, very thankful to you. You have prepared a wonderful lecture and a lot of information, which is the order of the day. Because after completing MSc, they don't know where to go, when to go, and all. Given a lot of information, and that central government and state government institute where they can get job opportunities. Only thing is they have to crack the exam. So for that only we are following the outcome-based teaching learning process. They have to understand and involve themselves in studies. Then only they are able to crack the exam. If they are cracking the exam, that is the end of it. They can be live very, very happily.
Yes, sir. If we are faithful to chemistry, chemistry
Yes,
will be
yes.
faithful to us.
Definitely.
நாம அந்த கெமிஸ்ட்ரியை
100%.
கைவிட்டோம்னா அது நம்மளை கைவிட்டுரும். அப்புறம்
These people are studying only for the namesake, only they are studying chemistry, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Neither detached nor attached. That's a problem.
Yes.
The scholars, those who are attending, you can also ask the question after completing PhD, what to do. Any more question? Actually, the opportunity is given to you. Whenever the opportunity is given, you have to utilize the opportunity. Don't hesitate. You can ask even that simple question, silly question, no problem. Question is a question only. Anybody else? Madam? Rani Madam? So Noorahman, Dr. Noorahman?
Yes, sir. Aisha will take.
Dr. Noorahman?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Aisha is going to take care.
Sir, if there is if there are no questions, shall we play the video, sir?
Yes. Now itself you can play the video.
Yes. Bhagavati
Do you
ma'am.
have the video? Dr. Bhagavati?
One minute, sir. I'll just.
Okay.
Hello.
Bhagavati ma'am, please play the video, ma'am.
Okay, ma. They have to unshare, ma. Then only I can share.
Sir,
Dr. Elangovan?
Ilangovan, sir.
Sir, tell me.
Okay, you
Please
can stop
stop
sharing.
screen sharing, sir.
Stop sharing, then only we are able to share that video.
Okay. Pause sharing is there. Is that the one?
No, sir.
Stop share. Okay.
Stop sharing. Yes.
Okay.
Is that okay? Right.
I should just let me know in case you're hearing the audio.
B.S.
Yes, ma'am, we
Abdurrahman
are hearing.
Institute of Science and Technology is a renowned quality leadership institution located at the greatest spot of Chennai in Vandalur. We aspire to be a leader in education, training, and research in multidisciplinary areas of importance and to play a vital role of socio-economic progress of our country in sustainable manner. The four core values of this institute are technical competence, intellectual character towards excellence, 4 stars in the logo of this institute's significance for core values. Department of Chemistry. The Department of Chemistry was established in the year 1984, the year of inception of P.S. Abdurrahman Crescent Engineering College. Although the department was recognized as R&D Center by Anna University in 2006 itself to enroll research scholars for PhD program, the department started independent PhD program in 2009 and master's program in chemistry from the year 2010 onwards. It also caters to the needs of undergraduate programs of science, engineering and technology. The students are imparted knowledge in the fundamental aspects of engineering chemistry, advanced materials, nanotechnology, bioinorganic chemistry, chemical and biothermodynamics, chemical reaction engineering, analytical techniques, environmental biotechnology and environmental science. Further, they are trained to acquire laboratory skills which to understand the theory and also for their placements and higher studies. The department ensures quality education by continuous monitoring of the performance of the students, review them, counsel them, and conduct special classes for the slow learners. The department aims to establish themselves as a department with excellence in the field of chemical science through academic and research programs in cutting-edge areas.
Our institute has the following infrastructural facility for teaching and learning process. Auditorium with a capacity of 1500. We have 3 seminar halls with a capacity of 300, 200 and 100. Library having enormous books and e-journals also. We have 1 main canteen and 3 more outlet shops for refreshment. Medical center with 1 duty doctor who will be available 24/7. As our institute concentrates more on health and fitness, the students are provided with swimming pool, gym and sports ground for various games so that students can improve their skills and are also encouraged to participate in district and state level matches. We have 4 different labs as the theory knowledge will be cherished only if we practice it. We have a MSc Chemistry lab, Organic Chemistry Research lab, Materials Chemistry Research lab and a sophisticated instrumented laboratory also. And our scholars have been provided with air-conditioned room and internet facility which is open for all.
Faculty. The department has 15 faculty members and all are doctorate in chemistry. 5 of them qualified CSIR NET examinations. 8 faculties have overseas experience as a postdoctoral fellows in countries like United States of America, Switzerland, France, Germany, Portugal, Japan, Taiwan, South Korea, Singapore, Saudi Arabia and China. 2 faculty have industrial exposure and 2 of them have rich experience in teaching for a period of 3 decades. The department has a unique team of faculties having rich experience in teaching, research and industrial exposure. Conduct of seminar, conference, symposium, workshop. The department conducts national and international seminars, symposium, workshop periodically to enrich the knowledge and exposure to the emerging fields. The department encourages webinars as well.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I hope students will enjoy their presence here. So, Devika ka?
Now I request Dr. Noor sir, Assistant Professor, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thanks, Devika. So I am here to give the vote of thanks. And first of all, my thanks to all the participants from the different parts of the India for sparing their time and attending this program. I thank Dr. J. Langovan, my friend as well as my motivator, to give a nice and wonderful talk and eye-opening also for those BSc and MSc students on career opportunities in chemistry. I thank Professor Kutirani Madam, Dean of Physical and Chemical Science, for her guidance. I thank Dr. Ishwaramurthy sir also for his continuous encouragement and uplifting the chemistry department. I thank all the faculty members of the R department. I thank research scholars, especially Aisha and Devika, for the smooth conduct of this program. And last, I thank the Crescent management for providing the facilities. Thank you, all of you.
Participants, kindly fill the attendance link given in the chat box, and the email ID of our head of the department, Dr. D. Ishwarmurthy sir, and our resource person, Dr. Ilangovan sir's email ID is also shared in the chat box. So if you you can contact them for further guidance.
And one more thing, Ma, Aisha, dear participant, if you are studying BSc, you can approach us for instrumentation facilities also. And even we are encouraging you to do the project work. We will support you. If any participant interested to do project work or they need any instrumentation facility, whatever the instrumentation facility will be provided to them also. Participants who are studying BSc chemistry, if you have any doubt regarding any of these things, you can most welcome to clarify the doubt.
Vacancy admission is still open.
Yes. Have you completed BSc or studying BSc? Any one of the participants? Anyone? Aisha?
Participants, you can answer. Sir is asking you only.
Unmute or you can use the chat
Anyone?
box also.
Yeah, anyone? If you are interested, you can contact our HOD. Sir, I think there are no questions, sir. So,
Sir, Ilangovan,
Aisha,
yes, Appa.
attendance link sent.
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir, Dr. Ilangovan.
Welcome, sir. It is my pleasure, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. It was a beautiful lecture.
Actually, it's a really an eye opener for MSc student, and we are also unaware of the thing. As many opportunities are there in both in central and the state government. Okay, so only thing is they have to be competent to get the job.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. We'll meet.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank
Rani
you.
madam. Madam is there? Aisha?
Sir, ma'am isn't there, sir.
Okay, then we will close the session. No problem. Sir, okay, sir. Thank you. We can.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
okay.
you.
Thank you.
Shall I
Aisha.
leave, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you all. So, the attendance link will be shared again. Participants, please kindly fill and leave the meeting.
Thank you, Aisha and Devika.
Aisha?
Devika ka?
Aisha.
Yes, Akka. I am just trying from sir's.
ஏன்னா எல்லா பார்ட்டிசிபென்ட்டும் போயிட்டாங்க.
அக்கா நான் இன்னும் இருக்கேன்க்கா. லிங்க் அனுப்புவீங்க வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன்க்கா. Link was already shared during
அது
the
லிங்க்
question
ஓபன்
and-
ஆகல ஆக்சுவலி, வெறும் இது மட்டும் தான் வருது.
ஆமாக்கா.
மறுபடியும் சென்ட் பண்ண.
Yes, Akka. The link is shared. Kindly try and see.
ஓபன் ஆகுது.
Okay, thank you.
ஆயிஷா நான் லீவ் ஆயிட்டுமா?
Yes, participants kindly fill the feedback link and leave the meeting. Thank you one and all for your kind participation and cooperation.